We're turning up the volume this year, bringing hundreds of the world's most visionary minds to decode the future. Ready to see what's fueling the conversation? Here is your first look at this year's headline conference tracks. Artificial Intelligence. AI is more than a theme at VivaTech 2026. It is an inevitable force embedding itself into every facet of life, from hospitals to factories and city streets. North America currently anchors this market with an estimated market size of $93.5 billion in 2025. As the initial show wears off, the focus is shifting from flashy demos to a search for measurable value. Asia is heaviest investor, with Europe right behind. See the proof live on our internships in Paris this June 17th to 20th. Product Reimagined. The rules of productivity are being rewritten. AI tools and agents have transformed into a core element of modern work in just a few short years. While this explosion is undeniable, its ultimate impact on corporate bottom lines and productivity metrics is still being determined. As AI starts to automate everyday tasks, many fear job displacement. However, the human element remains vital, as AI is expected to create 170 million jobs globally by 2030. At VivaTech 2026, industry leaders will discuss how productivity is evolving across their respective fields. Creative industries. The essence of art is now up for debate. Nearly 90% of global creators use generative AI, and 76% of those with businesses say it has fueled growth. While AI is clearly beneficial, it raises alarms regarding authenticity. Some worry AI-generated content will soon overwhelm human expression. We are walking a fine line between preserving cultural meaning and making expression easier. What becomes of the creator's voice as the boundary between human authenticity and AI efficiency blurs? Artists and innovators will take the internship at VivaTech 2026 to discuss how these industries can coexist in the future. Sword and Longevidade. Technology is reshaping the boundaries of human longevity through AI-powered drug discovery, brain-computer interfaces, and bioprinting. Digital health revenues are projected to climb nearly 6% YoY to roughly $20 billion by 2030. With this capital surge rises the augmented human, blurring the lines between biology and machinery. This progress prompts vital questions. Who receives these breakthroughs, and can this tech close the global healthcare gap? As these innovations scale, data privacy and ethical regulation must keep pace. At VivaTech 2026, we will be asking and answering how to preserve the human touch in a field built on care and ensure the frontier of life remains worth extending. Soberania and Etica. Geopolitical tensions are rewriting old hierarchies. AI deepfakes and assisted misinformation are now testing democracies and public trust. Across nations, nearly 3/4 of the population views online misinformation as a major threat, while about 40% still trust their own government. As technology outspaces regulation, AI and digital platforms stand at a crossroad. They could deepen polarization or bridge divides. At VivaTech, experts will explain how technology can reinforce, rather than replace, shared values and trust. Risk, construction, escala. Global venture funding is surging, but investors are increasingly focused on a higher stakes frontier. Software and AI have become dominant, accounting for 45% of all global VC funding. While this suggests a new era of growth, it also creates an imbalance that threatens global competition. As the market grows, so does the investment disparity across the Atlantic. The U.S. captured 79% of global AI funding in 2025, totaling $59 billion. At VivaTech 2026, top minds will gather to discuss how Europe can bridge this gap and attract more capital. Tecnologia alum do obvio. Innovation is expanding from complex aerospace breakthroughs to radical, low-cost design. Deep tech is now the cornerstone of growth, representing 44% of European tech investment compared to just 10% in 2010. This shift toward hard science is met by a wave of frugal innovation, prioritizing accessibility over complexity. The frugal philosophy aims to deliver 80% of the benefit at 20% of the cost. Whether through robotics or sustainable solutions, progress is increasingly defined by impact rather than price. At VivaTech 2026, you will discover the next radical breakthroughs poised to take off. Cybersegurança e defesa. Cyber attack rates are outpacing security capabilities.